Hi everyone, it's Dr. H. I'm ready to talk to you about your Friday assignment. Before I go on, let me first say that Ms. Porter on the 16th, which was Wednesday, or possibly the 15th if she did it the night before, posted the entire packet that should last you through next week. What I've done is I've broken that packet down and I'm posting the work daily for you so I can have an accompanying video. You are welcome to do whichever work you want. It's the same work. One is just a long document. Otherwise, I've just broken it up for you. Second, I am available from 9 to 1, Monday through Friday, to help you with your work. I sent all of you a Google Hangouts invite so you could chat with me through Gmail. You can email me. You can use Class Dojo. Or if you have another way that you'd like to reach me, as long as it gets to me, I'm happy to support you. All right, so on Wednesday, we started talking about theme. And one of the things I told you about theme is that it's a universal message. So the author is giving you a message, but it's a message that it could apply to many different stories or poems or movies. The main idea is usually just about that one topic. And I've used like Red Riding Hood and talked to you about the difference between the main idea and the theme. And I think a couple other examples as well. So you're going to be doing the same thing today that you've been doing all week. There are 2 questions also for you to answer. So let me scroll down before I read this poem to you. So first, there are 2 questions here that you're going to answer. Next, there's the chart that you will complete that will then help you write your R2D2. So for the topic of the poem, what I want you to type here is what the poem is about. So if you did yesterday's work, you probably noticed that the poem was about what animals do during the nighttime when they live in the desert. What are the details about the topic? So how do you know that this poem is about whatever you say it's about? Well, because the author gives you stanzas or lines that tell you. For example, when yesterday's poem said that the animals scurry underground when daylight hits, that's an example or supporting detail that say that the animals go to sleep when it's daytime. And then what are the speaker's reflections on the topic? So how does the author show her opinions about what she is describing? So more supporting details. And then, of course, I want the theme. So what do you think the message is that the author wants you to know? So for the comic strip that you did on Wednesday, the theme was most likely for you that you can relax with a friend or nighttime is relaxing, right? So complete that, and then you're going to come down here and write your R2D2. I've given you some suggestions and some reminders. I'll leave this up for you. If you want to delete it, feel free. But for your opening paragraph, I would start it off with the theme of the poem, Night Walk, is, and then go back up here and tell me what you decided the theme was, and type it in here. Then I want you to give me 2 examples from this details column. So make sure when you fill this out, you've given me at least 2 details. For your first body paragraph, you're going to talk about one of those details, and then you're going to come and look at the author's reflection or the speaker's reflection and use those to support your idea. So if in the other example that I gave, if we were talking about the darkness and the animals, we might have said that one detail that the author gave is that the animals go underground at daybreak or dawn. And then a supporting detail for that is talking about how the hot sand burned the animal's feet, right? And so you would turn that into a paragraph. The author shares her message for readers by talking about how the animals burn their feet on the sand. Remember, that's not this poem. That was what the work we did yesterday. Your second body paragraph is just like the first body paragraph, but with your new detail. And then for your conclusion, which I wrote concluding because I meant to write concluding paragraph, let's add that now. You're just going to restate what you've already told me, but you're going in your opening paragraph, but you need to use different words. All right. So notice that took up about 3.5 minutes, that explanation. So go to about minute 3 if you want to hear me discuss that again. Now I'm going to read the poem for you. Night Walk by Amy Saito. Notice these numbers are lines, and there are numbers every 5 lines. And so if you're using that to help you, you could make a note, say, look at line 5 or highlight, okay? The sky above, the streets below, the stars reflecting off the snow, a lovely night for us to go. Out for a walk, the puppy thinks. The moon's a brilliant shade of gold, and though she's just a few months old, the puppy knows the night is cold, and she leans into the wind and blinks. What's that thing moving in the tree? The puppy dashes up to see. It's vanished. What a mystery! She sits beneath the tree to bark. Her master guides her through the night, first turning left, then turning right. The dark is deep. There is no light. She yanks her leash. Is this the park? The night's a lovely time to roam, but now it's time for heading home. She's only little after all. Can't run all night when she's so small. Someday she'll grow a little more, and when she's 3 or maybe 4, she'll run all night and she'll be tough. Tonight, though, she's gone far enough. Her master strokes her furry head, and yawning, she goes off to bed. But as she sleeps, the moonlight beams will dart and dance inside her dreams. And so again, think about the message of the poem, reread it, underline details to show what the puppy does, and use these details to identify the poem's theme. So again, if you need me, you can send me a Google chat message from your Gmail. You can Gmail me. You can have a parent class dojo me, or you can find another creative way to reach me. I will try to pay attention to what you're doing on Go Guardian and see if you need me if I see you working. All right, take care.